So the second episode of Reign of the Seven Spellblades has finally come and gone, and I will say for this anime, yes, there is a lot of correlations to Harry Potter. I mean, it deals with magic, it deals with the school, and we talked about this last week as well. But I will say this is a more serious take on it. This episode, they definitely talked about all the stuff that can endanger them. And they straight up are like, yeah, stuff is going to try to kill you here. And we know we tried to say this before, but yes, you must be very careful or else you will die. And I will go as far to say that they are not kidding at all. Now, first off, I'm going to do this a little backwards, and let's first discuss the opening and ending song and or credits. The opening take is amazing. They pretty much blew all of their budget on the opening. Now, the anime itself is pretty nice, and sometimes when they do the spells and stuff, it actually shows some computer graphics. Yeah, the whole opening is nothing but computer graphics. It literally looks like you're watching a movie. The rest of the show is like normal, and I will say the ending credit, it's mesmerizing, it's emotional, it's passionate, and it looks like it tries to discuss, show images of our main character when he is younger. All I can say is if you get the chance to, check out the opening, because I don't think I've seen an opening quite like this in a while, that it just kind of goes so hard that it's like, all right, I was already kind of interested in the anime, but if you gotta pull my leg, I guess I'll check it out. So yes, definitely do that if nothing else. Speaking of the main character here, something is up with this dude. Cause of course we have a lot of anime that goes into the OP main character. Now, there is something that's happening in the past of our MC here because they decide to actually have a sword fight with Nanao, the samurai girl. And he's like kind of trying to see, I guess, how good she is, because he knows that as he's fighting her, he already knew that she has done bloodshed and killed people. Once he's literally in this duel with her, he feels it. He understands, yeah, this girl is, he was basically saying how many thousands of people has she killed with her blade, because their fight was absolutely crazy. And if she is already a step ahead in actually killing or has killed people with her samurai fighting capabilities and she's been in war, how is he keeping up with her? Like, what has he done? When I was looking at this, I was like, he would have to have known bloodshed himself in order to understand someone else that has shed blood as well. So there's something up with him too that we don't know about right now. Their fight was so intense. They broke a spell that was supposed to keep them from hurting each other, to the point that they were like, at this scene right here, what he's saying, we'll fight here until one of us dies. Their fight got so intense that the girl's crying because it seemed like she finally found someone as good as her or as honorable as her or something. So he felt her emotion, and it was like their cute, nice duel end up being like, all right, we're gonna fight to the death. One of us gonna live or die. And I just met you and we're supposed to be friends, but okay, I'll kill you, I guess. And the teacher had to step in like, yeah, you guys are about to kill each other, so please don't do that. And so after their duel, she's like, Nanao was like, oh my God, that duel was amazing. And she was straight up like, we need to duel again. Let's go. Let's go again. And you could tell that unsettled him. That fight, that he was so convicted. He even told her, he's like, look, I'm never going to duel you ever again. And she, of course, is like, why? And he's like, I don't want one of us to die. The whole point of the duel was, it was a friendly duel. And they were going so intense to the point that they're like, oh, this is the battle of a century. We're going to die here. Like, you find your rival and you become so acquainted with your rival that you know, like, okay, this is the fight. That's basically what they had. And it was like day 2 of them being in the school. So yeah, he wasn't wanting to do that at all. So that was very interesting, which leads me to believe that they're gonna, of course, cross swords in the future. We can already tell that. But are they gonna cross swords as friends or as enemies? Or I can understand the rivalry, but is it going to be one of those tropes where, you know, we got the main character, he's probably going to stay good, but then something happens to her and she gets so convicted, she returns to the dark side and wants just to fight him? I hope it doesn't go like that, because I can't stand when it's tropes like that. It's like, just have fun with it. And the rest of the episode, pretty much they had their everyday life. It wasn't until in the evening. Apparently the school is on top of a labyrinth, and at night the labyrinth encroaches on the school. Some of the characters, 3 of them, they kind of went together to go find a book for one of their friends, and they get stuck in the labyrinth. Well, in the labyrinth, they meet up this girl, and she's actually a 4th year. She's apparently done some thesis on stuff that the main character has read before that he found chilling. And they found her, and she basically exudes some mist that basically infatuates weak-minded people to do her bidding. They ran past her, and then they found a guy. Now this guy, he's a 5th year, and he actually deals with bones and moves the bones around and controls them. They get cornered by him and her, and then that's the end of the episode. So the next episode is supposed to pick up, and it looks like it's gonna actually get into some battles. And then, of course, they got to find a way out of this labyrinth, which is pretty interesting. So as far as a Harry Potter-esque show, it does take itself very seriously. I mean, instead of wands, they go around carrying swords due to something happened in the past where some ordinary person beat a magical guy with a sword. So now everyone carries swords for that close range combat instead of relying on their spells, which makes sense, I mean, honestly. So they kind of incorporate both. Thus far is actually pretty good. The only thing that's a mystery to me is like the show is still called the Seven Spellblades, and there's only 6 of them. There's 6 friends, there's always 6, and I don't know who the 7th one is, unless it's gonna be a mystery in the future. We shall see. So I am looking forward to that. Otherwise, very good anime. I'm looking forward to what happens in the future, because it has a sense of danger. It has a sense of like, okay, this isn't just an average school, and especially with the fact that they've said in the first episode that, yeah, 20% of you are gonna die. So have fun with that. Imagine going to school, say, you know, the day 1, your teachers tell you, yeah, by the end of school, 1/5 of you are gonna die. So it's all good, and that's okay. That's actually good numbers. Anyway, let me know what you guys think. If you've seen it as well, make sure you comment down below in the comments and tell me if you guys are enjoying it. But besides that fact, make sure you like the video, make sure you guys are subscribed, and we will definitely be back for more reviews on this one and several other anime on the channel. You guys take care, be safe, and Lord willing, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye for now. Make sure to check out the extra content on our Patreon page, and thanks to our current patrons.
This ain't what you want, bitch, I'm a fucking phenomenon.